Hi guys, Kenny Martin here. Welcome back to Talking Pictures. In this series, we talk about my favourite photographs that I've taken over my 40-year career as a portrait photographer, which is a long, long time. Today, we're going to be talking about this picture. This was shot of Donnie Munro, who was the lead singer of the Scottish rock band Runrig, and it was photographed at Donnie's home in his living room as part of an exhibition called Expressions of Scotland. Now, I had met Donnie before. I'd spent some time with Donnie before I did this shot. Many years back, I did an exhibition in Paris in the Locomotive Gallery next to the Moulin Rouge. And it was to celebrate Scottish art and culture. And Runrig had just signed to Off the Track Records, who is owned by a friend of mine, a guy called Peter Murray. And Peter invited loads of Scottish people to come across. And we all went across in a bus. There was a pipe band, and there was the Glasgow Art School, and there was an artist, and there was a photographer, and there was all sorts of stuff. And Runrig, and we were all in a bus going all the way to Paris, which was at once kind of mad, but great fun at the same time. We spent 2 or 3 days in Paris. I had my exhibition, and we went to the gig at the club. I can't even remember the name of the club, but I remember it was a Locomotive Club, and there's a gallery underneath it. Can't remember anyway. That I put on an exhibition of hand-painted pictures. So what I was doing is I was hand-painting negatives at that point. So it was 35mm negatives, and I was hand-painting them with like gouache paint, and then printing them on an enlarger. So it was this kind of crazy sort of effect. And then I noticed that Simply Red on the first album, they did that on the first album. So my idea got stolen by somebody, maybe. Anyway, so this was shot with Donnie at his house. I just wanted it to be a really simple portrait. It's photographed 100% by window light. So basically, he is facing the window. It is essentially fat. Freudian slip. It is essentially flat fashion lighting. The light's coming straight onto the face. I don't think there's a reflector in there. It's just literally the window light. And you can't get any easier than that. Again, handheld meter pointing from the face towards the window. That's what I'm going to set into my camera. Again, I'm on a portrait lens. It's probably a 90mm, 100mm. It was photographed on an RB67 with film and focused on the eyes, longer lens, open aperture, knocking this out of focus a little bit round the edge here. And yeah, it's just one of these powerful in-your-face portraits. I've made sure to have them on an angle so we get the eyes on an angle, which I think is very important, which creates a little bit more drama in the image itself. But yeah, simple background. I just threw up a blue purpley background, photographed them against that. And that is my picture of Donnie Munro from Runrig. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you will subscribe, and I hope you will click the notifications bell and perhaps leave a wee comment. I would appreciate that. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you on the next one.